Some stories start in big cities, in tall buildings, but this story starts in a small village near Bathinda, Punjab. This is the story of Sukhwinder Singh Kharour. His journey was not easy. It was filled with challenges, but he had a fire in his heart. He had a dream in his eyes. He wanted to do something big, something that would make a real difference. He looked at the world around him and saw problems, but he didn't just see problems. He saw opportunities to make things better. This spirit, this drive, came from his home. It came from the lessons he learned as a child. His parents were his first heroes. His father was a teacher. His mother was a strong homemaker. They did not have a lot of money, but they had big hearts. They taught him the most important lessons in life. They taught him to be honest, to work hard, to never give up no matter how tough the road gets. They saw a spark in their son, a special kind of determination. They believed in him completely. They supported his dreams with everything they had. Their belief was his strength. It was the foundation on which he would build his entire future. Sukhwinder was not just a dreamer. He was a doer. He watched his parents sacrifice for his education. He knew he had to make it count. He understood that knowledge was power. It was the key to unlock a better future for himself and for others. In the quiet fields of Punjab, he promised himself something. He would not just follow a path, he would create one. A path that others could follow, a path that would lead to progress and growth for his community and his country. This promise became his life's mission. This is where it all began, not with a big plan or a lot of resources. It started with a simple, powerful belief. The belief that one person can change things. The belief that where you come from does not decide where you can go. Sukhwinder's story is a reminder for every young person in every small village. Your dreams are valid. Your journey matters. You have the power to write your own destiny. You just need to have the courage to start. You need the guts to fight for what you believe in. Every journey has a starting point. Sukhwinder's professional journey began with small steps. He started his career as an editor. Then he became a project coordinator. These were not glamorous jobs, but they were important. They were his training ground. He worked in different companies, learning everything he could. He was like a sponge, soaking up knowledge. He learned how teams work. He learned how projects are managed from start to finish. He saw how businesses operate from the inside. He was not just doing a job, he was preparing for a bigger battle. With each job, he grew stronger. He climbed the ladder, step by step. He worked at companies like HFCL and others, taking on bigger roles. He wasn't just an employee, he was a problem solver. He saw challenges and faced them head on. He learned about technology, he learned about media. He saw how these two worlds were coming together. He understood that the future was digital. This was not just a job for him, it was his passion. He was putting in the hours, doing the hard work. He was building his skills one day at a time. He saw the struggles, he saw the gaps. He noticed that many companies in India were facing big problems with their IT infrastructure. Things were slow, they were not modern. This was holding India back. He felt a deep desire to fix this. It wasn't just a business problem for him, it was a personal mission. He believed that for India to become a global leader, it needed a strong digital backbone. It needed world-class technology. He knew he had to be the one to build it. This was his real calling. This journey taught him resilience. It taught him patience. It taught him that success is not an accident. It is the result of hard work, dedication, and a clear vision. He faced setbacks. He had moments of doubt, but he never quit. He kept moving forward. He knew that every failure was a lesson. Every challenge was an opportunity to get stronger. This is the spirit of a true fighter. This is the attitude that turns ordinary people into visionaries. He was ready for the next big step. He was ready to build something of his own. Sukhwinder had a powerful vision. It was simple but revolutionary. He wanted to reshape India's technology landscape. He saw a future where every business, big or small, had access to the best digital tools. He knew that the IT infrastructure in the country was not ready for the future. It was like trying to run a super-fast train on old, weak tracks. It just wouldn't work. He wanted to build new tracks, Strong, modern and reliable tracks for India's digital journey. This was not just about business, it was about national pride. His passion was to solve these infrastructure problems. He saw companies struggling with data storage. He saw them fighting with slow networks. He knew that in a digital world, data is everything. If you cannot manage your data well, you cannot grow. He wanted to create solutions that were not just good, but world-class. He did not want India to copy solutions from other countries. He wanted India to create its own solutions that were made for India, by Indians. This was his dream for a self-reliant, technologically advanced nation. He believed that technology could change lives. It could create jobs. It could connect people. It could bring education and healthcare to the most remote villages. But for all this to happen, the foundation had to be strong. The digital infrastructure had to be solid. His vision was to build that foundation. He wanted to create data centers and cloud services that were secure, fast, and affordable for everyone. He wanted to empower the next generation of entrepreneurs and creators. He was thinking about the bigger picture. He was thinking about India's future. This vision was born from his own experiences. He had seen the problems firsthand. He had felt the frustration. This made his mission personal. He was not just a businessman looking for profit. He was a patriot looking to build his country. He knew it would be a difficult path. Building something so big from scratch is never easy, but his determination was stronger than any obstacle. He was ready to take the risk. He was ready to dedicate his life to turning this incredible vision into a reality for 1.4 billion people. With a clear vision and a burning desire, Sukhwinder Singh Kharour took the biggest step of his life. He started his own company. He called it Vuenao Infotech. This was more than just a company, it was the physical form of his dream. It was his answer to the problems he wanted to solve. Vuenao was created with a single powerful purpose: to build the modern digital infrastructure that India desperately needed. He poured all his experience, all his passion, and all his savings into this venture. It was a huge risk, but he believed in it. Vuenao started its mission by focusing on the core issues. They began building world-class data centers. Think of these as super secure, high-tech forts for digital information. They also developed cloud services. These services allow businesses to store their data and run their applications online, safely and efficiently. Vuenao's goal was to provide these top-notch solutions at a price that Indian businesses could afford. He was breaking the myth that world-class technology has to be expensive. He was making technology democratic. The impact of Vuenao is huge. By providing reliable and affordable IT infrastructure, the company is helping thousands of other businesses to grow. From small startups to large corporations, everyone needs a strong digital foundation. Vuenao provides that foundation. This helps create jobs. It boosts the economy. It helps Indian companies compete on a global stage. Sukhwinder's work is not just about servers and cables. It is about empowering an entire nation. It is about building a digital India, one data center at a time. Sukhwinder Singh Kharour's story is a real-life roadie's journey. It shows that you don't need a famous last name or a big city address to achieve great things. All you need is a dream, the courage to chase it, and the heart to never give up. He started from a small village and is now building the future of the country. His journey is an inspiration for every young Indian. It tells you to dream big, work hard, solve real problems, and you too can leave your mark on the world. You have the power. Go out there and build your own story.